All right, boys. Black Getter 1 by Zheng Dao. Shooting in a little different ratio here, so we'll see how it goes with the new video. Here's the back of the box. I'm just trying to get like a wider view, and one more with the front, so we can see more of what's going on. So we'll see. Here's the direction book. So this is a simple figure from what I understand. And don't forget, when you start or open any one of your robots, you want to have your Kiki handy, your Honda spray, detail cloth, and last but not least, a spudger. Just in case. Some of these robots can be a little fickle, and you want to take care of them and kind of keep them maintained as you're going. Also, razor, screwdriver for cutting open up boxes, things like that, tape. Those are the main tools. Here is the main body part, which I'm going to open in a second, but I wanted to show you guys. And look at some damaged pieces. So I'll tell you right off the bat, this is major King Arts vibes. But I think it's in between King Arts and the Blitzway. So I don't own the Blitzway. I wasn't planning on getting that. I have enough getters. This isn't my favorite style of getter or version. But I don't know, guys. There was something about this. The only video I've seen on it, I think, was Toys TV. There's a couple. There's none that I could find right as of this date in English. So, I'm happy to get this out to any English-speaking fans out there. These fists are nice, too. So, I know with the King Arts, like the Grendizer, you need to buy the Spazer, whatever, the extra parts to get the extra hands and things like that. But I'll tell you right now. And they were smart too, King Arts, because the reason why I'm bringing them up, again, this kind of reminds me of it. So I couldn't fit. So Guy King from King Arts, let's start with that. He comes with a shit ton of accessories. I mean, it's like a deluxe version. I mean, the only thing you're not getting is the Daikumaru. But besides that, he comes with a ton of extra fists. There's nothing that I can do really to get those fists to fit on any of the other figures. I think they're all different sizes, like Great Mazinger. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can fudge it, not worry about the fist. I'll use the Great Mazinger on the Grendizer. That way I don't have to buy the extra Spazers, the Marine and Drill, which I ended up getting anyway to get the fists. And I think the extra robotic head. Anyway, so you have the damage. Back to this guy here. So the reason, I'm sorry, I got off track. So these fists, I haven't taken them out of the package. You might be able to use on some of your King Arts figures instead of buying a whole nother pack. Again, Grendizer looked like a Chippendale with those blue hands because I have them without the armor. And I'm like, that kind of looks, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to open this up. We're going to see what's up. No tape. Sometimes they usually tape these. This one kind of clips in. All right, let's check. Ooh. Extra hands. So again, this is Xindao, Xindao. Look at these come off. See these panels, very, very King. Oh, Yeah, you see what they're doing is these companies capitalize. This is awesome. Look at the magnet in there. Look at this. These companies capitalize on using like the same molds and also making versions of what the company didn't. So again, King Arts kind of turned into SkyX Studios. I'm not sure if King Arts is still producing figures. They were kind of like a KO company. Get that tray out of here. And I like them. I mean, I love the fact that you can take all the armor off. They're pretty solid for the most part. Some releases are a little better than others. They weren't as consistent. Like the first couple, the Grendizer, the Mazinger, things like that. They got better. Once they hit that Guy King, which is, again, has to be one of my favorite figures of all time. That thing's a chunky, hefty boy. A lot of QC issues. I have a video of that if you want to check it out. But even with the QC issues, I mentioned pretty much all of them. Pretty sure I got all of them on that video. It's still an amazing, chunky figure. We have no other figure on the market like that for scale-wise, taking off the armor, all the switching up you can do. That comes off pretty easily. All right. It feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too hollow. It feels a little lightweight. Good. Scarf comes right off. This reminds me of the Future model scarf. Little flex to it. Ooh, feels good. Hear that? Some ratchets on that. Does this... I know the chest piece... Oh, there we go. Chest piece comes off because I saw it. I know some armor does come off, guys. Get this down here so we can see it a little better. All right. So this is, all right, the neck collar comes off. So you have a dumbbell joint down there, dumbbell joint here. Huh. All right, the back comes off. See, I never liked the design of this kind of cape, this thing. Like it's, I don't know. I know he's supposed to be a ship. So this isn't coming off. I see the, all right, I see the internals. Yeah, this is amazing. So this is basically, just so you guys know, because it's thicker, I think, than the King Arts version, which we're going to do a comparison of. But I haven't held the King Arts one in a while. Also, the King Arts version of this, the red one, the original color, damn, does all this come off? I forgot what I was going to say about it, but... Yeah, so these companies, they'll be like, oh, you didn't make a black Getter, huh? Or somebody doesn't want to spend a ton of money on the Blitzway Getter. Which this is about half price. Look at these magnets. That's nice, man. For a KO, nice matte black finish. And when it has this matte black finish, you can see, here, let me get this down a little bit. Well, I'm sorry, you can feel like the grain to it, which is nice. It has a different feel, you know? You hear it, it's like, it's not smooth, it has like that. The Punisher car. You've seen the Thomas Jane Punisher movie? Which is, I don't know why people hated that movie. I think everybody thinks they're going to get something better. And now we don't even really have the Punisher around anymore. And I love those movies where it's like a tier boss build-up. Like you kind of have to fight your way up. So, you know, they got the Russian. The Russian wasn't good enough. They got the mariachi. I think they got 3 different people to try to take them out. 3 specialists. And I guess that was a real knife he got stabbed with by Kevin Nash Thomas Jane really stabbed Kevin Nash with a knife in that movie. So that's like a real stab and shit. Alright, coming down with this. See, it's coming apart pretty easy. Alright, so the back of this forearm, obviously the hands come out. Alright, I don't know, the back of the forearm, it's pretty tough to take off. I'm not going to stress with it. The neck collar comes off. That's not magnetic. Everything so far is kind of magnetic. I think except for the very small pieces. Yeah, this looks like it comes off, which is cool. Why not, man? Don't want to stress it too much here. Hey, I'd rather have the pieces on a little too tight than a little too loose. Yep, so these have a peg, so you don't want to stress that peg. So these have these have a peg and magnet. So you can see down here. I'll show you. See the white? I mean, it's a thick, it looks like a good quality piece of plastic. But that white spot down there looks like it's stressed a little. Not a huge deal. I was taking it off as easily as I could. I was kind of slowly pulling and moving it. So sometimes you just got to say to yourself, is it worth it? Alright, so this is where the spudger comes in. I'm just going to take off all the armor here, boys. At least one side. At least one side. And get this armor off. Because this thing is pretty fucking cool, man. Look at that. And I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. The upper body's plastic. Look at this. Metal bicep. Metal crotch area. Back and front. Metal quad. Plastic shins, both. Yep, same fucking thing. I hate to keep bringing up King Arts, but this is basically, this is a King Arts KO. I mean, what do you want me to say? Not that that's a bad thing, it just is what it is. Oh, look. Yep. So, pistons, oh, amazing. This comes off. See, and it has that same little kind of hook circle, if you see there. Same little hook circle that the King Arts connects their things with. Yeah, so this guy's cool. So let's get this on here. See, when you have the double... Okay, good. That went on nice, and the tolerance is good. These come off. No, that's what's cool, because it didn't take, you know... I very rarely have to heat up or do heat up any figures. If it's an extreme case, I will. But I'm glad this kind of... See, the King Arts one, the back comes out, yeah. Just unhooks. And you have this. That's the whole shebang, boys. One thing I would like to point out. Now, King Arts, same thing. It's socks when you're displaying it without the armor. I mean, you could keep on the front of the boot. But I mean, if you're going armorless, that's your call. So, you see this uneven area? Now it's even. So if you go to display this guy, They could have did a little better with the design, even if a slip-on cover without the bottom. Anyway, he'll lean. Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool. Back and forth like that. And, wow, 360. It just, you got to be careful because he will kind of fall over. But I'll tell you, he is pretty hefty, and this is a nice figure. So if you want the, let's say, Black King Arts Getter, then this is your guy. Here he is with the core ripped out. To be honest with you guys, I don't think there's really a spot for the core. I just kind of stuck it there. So that's cool. That's a neat accessory. I know a lot of them with the damage come with the core, but these are nice rubber hoses. These are really nice. It's just, you know, it's when you get the hard, stiff hoses, you just can only really do it so many ways. But here we go with them like that. Rips out. And it doesn't plug into anywhere, so I do kind of like that. Here's the other. So he has these hands too. And again, if you need some extra robotic hands, I think Great Mazinger also didn't come with it by King Arts. So you might be able to use these. Here, I'll just show you the cape. Not sure if I'm going to do the cape. Might just do regular. Would you look at that, boys? Exact replicas or what? So, there you go. Mystery solved. That's what this guy's all about. I paid the price for you. But I'm looking, the neck details are different. He has a esophagus. He doesn't. So now that I'm looking at it, there are a few small differences. There's the little cockpit for the pilot, Ryoma. Same details on everything, guys, almost. That's crazy. So look, let me show you something. So here, this came with the black one. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Boys. Oops. That's crazy. Oh yeah, the gold on his eyes are different. So I think the head mold's a little different. He's a little fatter. He's a little skinnier and sleeker in the head. Wow, this fits right on him. That's so cool. Perfect, guys, perfectly. Wow, I think I might do that and put the, yeah. I might do him battle damaged. That's just too cool. I think he might have a battle damaged chest. I don't remember if the King Arts... That's the King Arts version, by the way. Sorry, I'm just blown away now. So, and I can just swap hands. So if I see how I have the fist here... So I can just put his fist because I'm keeping him dressed up. That's cool. Maybe I... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember if the King Arts comes with a battle damaged chest like this. That's crazy. That is cool. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. Oops. Wow, there's so many options. So anyway, Sky X is in the back. I got him. He looks amazing, and I had to do him with the guns. Usually I don't display with the weapons, but I mean, you got the mechanical arms coming out. I mean, come on. That's one of the probably best weapon displays that I've seen on a robot, and especially from Sky X Studio. That thing's heavy. This is a chonky boy. Chonky boy. And these are heavy boys. These are like solid state. Very cool. Yeah. So the back of his armor comes off, but this one doesn't. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. He's going armorless. He's going in hanger mode. The damaged chest, I mean, I'm just going to leave it out. I mean, it's cool to have him all robotic like that. But to have a couple, you know, to see it like that damaged is cool. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. My next review is going to be for Pacific Rim. Like, subscribe. Pacific Rim Heavy Mecha Series Crimson Typhoon, boys. So I'm going to be doing that soon. Probably right after this review. I'll get them both uploaded. I haven't done any reviews in a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to go for just a couple more seconds here because I want to show you. Look at the front and the back. Look at the front and the back on that, boys. Ooh. Oh, he's pulling the demon back. Like Yujiro Hanma. Demon back. Oh, look at that. Straighten it out. So there's the back view. Yeah, the head's a little skinnier on this one, and it's a little fatter and wider. I'm just torn between that, you know, the battle damage is cool, but at the same time, it's, you know, I want everybody to see the armor. So I might leave them like that. I mean, tell me in the comments. Do you think I should at least leave him battle armor? I have enough getters to where you can see the armor, you know? The one thing, I think it's cool to kind of see the mechanics through it. But I did want to see, you know, more of it. Maybe I'll take this leg piece off. Because you really can't see the armor on that. Oh, we'll see. I'll get some pictures. I'll put them on Instagram. All right. Hey, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'll get some more. We'll get some more stuff going on here. Oh, hey, one quick thing I just found. One thing I just found. Look, I saw that sticking up. It's a magnet. Huh. Hey, I'm glad I found this before I stopped the video so I could show you. All right, so it's a magnet to something. I think it's to the, I don't know what it goes to because this is for the back. And it wasn't hooked up to anything. So maybe an extra magnet just got stuck on. Because that's how I took it out of the box. He didn't have his cape or anything. I'll put it to the side. All right. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. It's getter time.